I kind of forgot to make an intro. Hello, I'm Luca. It's going to be the breakdown of the beat I made for Bongonzo's beat contest. I've tried to make it like really fast just because I don't have much space on my cell phone to record this, so yeah. First, the melody for the main part. Just... so it's, I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's just this melody, but I applied Glitch 2. The thing is, I don't have the full version of Glitch 2, so I just had to export the track so it wouldn't play like random noises while the track was playing. So I can't show you the pattern I did because I don't remember it at all. Later I just made the drums like... the kick and the clap are really not that special. The samples I use are just really good. The hi-hats, I tried to make something a little bit weirder, not just go in like two-step like most beats. So I also sampled the metronome from the vocals on the whole beat, so it kind of helps the hi-hat. It's not that present, but it's the subtlety that really pulls everything together. Next up, I think I just chopped this percussion loop. I don't know what this is. What is this? I don't know what... I don't remember putting an open hat here, but sure, I'll take it. Then it's just these two drums. For the 808, I think most of them are just playing C because I reharmonized the whole track to be in C major instead of A minor because I love major keys. Yeah. If you want to know how to make slides like that on waveform, you go into this, drag this out, and instead of volume fading, you put speed up. That's pretty much it. And yeah. This, I really like those. It's just really pitched up. For this transition, I also added this DJ scratch. I added some OTT on it. And yeah, that's how the main part was made. For the second part, I took off the original guitar melody and put on this woodblock thing. Okay, so basically it's this sound. I think it's just playing. I think it's kind of like... Yeah, you get the idea. I didn't actually play it, I just recorded it and chopped it up. The transition bongos are also from that keyboard. This. I just played it from there. I'll put a photo of the keyboard I have on the video. Like, bang! After that I did the dubstep thingy. I got this impact, chopped up the kick, reversed it, and made this riser. The drums on the first part are really simple. It's just kind of 4 on the floor, but I don't have a hi-hat on this part. The thing that is playing on the rhythm of the hi-hat is this dubstep bass. I was kind of inspired by the one Skrillex track. I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it on the screen right now. Something Bundem. I don't know the whole name, but I really like it. The sub bass, I made it on Helm. This I made it myself. Not exactly hard, it's not like magic, like most of it's just really normal. A side chain for the drums, and then just to make it mono. Okay, so I think you all hate me now. I only realized later that this sound was off key. It's in C sharp. My track is in C major. It doesn't have a C sharp on it. I just calculated the wrong number. Should be 8, not 9. I should have pitched it up. So I was kind of pissed when I realized that. The drums are a little bit different on this part. I did some syncopation like here. Like, I do it a lot when I'm making kawaii future bass, when I try to sound like Snail's House because I love Snail's House. And I have no shame on admitting that I just copy him when I make kawaii future bass. This is the effects chain I put on all the bass sounds. I took off the really low bass just so the sub bass can shine a little bit better and not get everything muddy on the low end. I put some OTT on it, and then a wave shape. These two are just sidechain. Then I just kind of made this little bit of transition right here for the boom bap section, which is honestly one of my favorites. I really like boom bap. I also made a transition on here with the kick and snare. Yeah, the melody is actually a loop from cymatics. I don't really like making melodies, to be honest. I prefer way more just chopping them up. I put a bit crusher on it. We thought it would sound like this. Cool, but not what I wanted. So I just added a bit crush. Thought it looked better. I just really like bit crushers. They just everything sounds like it comes from a game, and I love this aspect when I'm making music. A lot of people told me that my music sound like game soundtracks, and honestly I take it as a compliment. The 808's really not that special, just C up an octave, C, A, might catch you off guard, A up an octave. It's a really complex 808 pattern. It's really just that. It's just those two notes. The drums are really not complicated, just yeah, it's just really standard boom bap drums. I put on some rises right here. Rises, rides. That's what I meant. Not rises. What? Yeah, just, just to give it a little bit more flavor. Just kind of got the impact, reverse
You
impact.
ain't on my wave, no, you ain't on my wave. On my way, steady switching lanes now, it don't have a change. Miss me with that shake, no, miss me with that shake.
Now for the vocals. I think the vocals are really interesting for what I did with them. See, they start right here.
You ain't on my
Very normal. I just kind of like I just really like high end, so I
wave, no, you ain't on my way.
bring up the high end. For this part, instead of actually making a delay automation, I just chopped it up and duplicated it. Make this. For this part, to give it a little bit more oomph, I added these two, an OTT and distortion on a background vocal, sound like this. But it sounds a little bit too much when it's just that, so I just lowered the volume and layered it with the original vocals. Yeah, and then for the last chorus, I actually bring the vocals a little bit earlier, just because, I thought it sounded cool. Like, if you see,
You ain't on my wave, no.
it's already, like, hitting before the drum loop. Wait, no, stop. It starts right here, and the main part of the vocals start here, while on the first part, the vocals start here. The vocals start here, and the main part starts here. So, as you can see, it's kind of a little bit, like, earlier. I don't know, it just sounded interesting to make that, so I just did. For this part, I got the original. Bang, 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 bang. Then I went to loop properties, set root tempo to 160, and then put on auto tempo because I did an automation with the BPM from 160 to 80. So it sounds like this. Yeah. That's what I did with all the other sounds. By the way, a really interesting thing I did with the vocals was that I actually layered it with a bit crushed version of the original ones. Because I really like the high end. And I experimented it before when I was mixing my friend's tracks. And it sounds really interesting. So it sounds a little bit fuller. Like
you ain't
this.
on my wave, no, you ain't on my wave. On my wave, eh.
It's very
steady
subtle,
switching lanes
but
now.
it sounds really interesting. The thing is, I forgot to do the auto tempo thing for this one. No, actually, I did do it, but it's just way shorter for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for the track. And here's the stop. Here's the full version of it. See.
You ain't on my wave, no, you ain't on my wave. On my wave, eh. Steady switching lanes now, don't ever change. Miss me with that shade, girl, miss me with that shade. Miss me with that shade, girl, miss me with that shade. I've been through the pain and I'll take it to the grave. Look how they're trying to tell me fake stories. Like if it's worth it, I should pay for it. I told her there's a time and place for this. That's why I scheduled a day for it. We go back some time and that's for real. But lately, what's the deal? What's the deal? You've been so consumed in how you feel. You forgot the whole ordeal of how I'm chefing out. In the car, got the sauce, cooked it up. Behind the decks, in the club. Mix a man done, pulled it up. And then in the dance, sure enough, they took their hands and then put them up. Got the cool, don't interrupt. Till I freed the gram and then I hooked it up. Like whoa. Oh no, no way, I ain't catching you slipping away. Your time is money, your money's a game, so let's play. You go first, I know you got something to say. Then on my turn, I'ma tell it to you straight. And I still tell her the same today. Live and let live, or so I pray. Clarity blurring my vision of faith. 2020, I look at it again. Cause we ain't the same as the first time you heard me say, if you gon' do this right, then it better be on my wave. You ain't on my wave, no, you ain't on my wave. On my wave, eh. Steady switching lanes now, it don't ever change. Miss me with that shade, girl, miss me with that shade. Miss me with that shade, girl, miss me with that shade. I've been through the pain and I'll take it to the grave.